Welcome to Technically Explained. We know that one of the very important result in signal and system is that the convolution in time domain is multiplication in frequency domain. So here in this video we are going to prove it theoretically and in MATLAB. So we know that the mathematical equation of convolution, which is given here, which is this thing. So we know this mathematical equation. Now suppose if I have a signal x of t and that is e power minus 3t u of t. What I will do that I will convolve this x of t with itself, e power minus 3t u of t with itself. I will find out the convolution result and I will do the same in frequency domain. So we have x of t and h of t both as e power minus 3t u of t. So I am going to convolve e power minus 3t u of t with itself. So I am going to convolve e power minus 3t u of t with e power minus 3t u of t. Fine. So that's what I am going to do in time domain as well as in frequency domain. I want to convolve this with itself, e power minus 3t u of t with itself. So again, my integration will run from 0 to t because I have u of t here, e power minus 3t u of t. When I put the value of e power minus 3t here and I solve it, I get this equation. After integrating and putting the values of integration, I get the output of the signal, which is y of t. So e power minus 3t u of t convolved with e power minus 3t u of t, I am getting t e power minus 3t u of t. So this is e power minus 3t convolved with itself, which means convolved with e power minus 3t u of t, and my result is t e power minus 3t u of t. So this result has been found out by convolving this function. So after convolving these two signals, which are the same signals, which means that convolving e power minus 3t with itself, I am getting this result. This was in my time domain. Now in frequency domain, we said earlier that the convolution in time domain is equal to multiplication in frequency domain. So what I will do that first I will convert this e power minus 3t u of t into Laplace transform. And we know that for any signal, if we have e power minus at, where a is some constant, e power minus at u of t, the Laplace transform of this signal is 1 divided by s plus a. Fine, you remember this formula of Laplace transform. So now we have e power minus 3t u of t, that is why we are having 1 divided by s plus 3. So we are convolving these two signals, and so in frequency domain we only have to multiply these two signals. So I can replace this with multiplication and we get 1 divided by s plus 3 whole square. After getting this 1 divided by s plus 3 whole square, I can take the inverse Laplace transform. Again, I will use this formula of inverse Laplace transform, and after taking the inverse Laplace transform, I will get this equation. If you see, we have the same result as we had in time domain. In time domain, when we convert e power minus 3t u of t with e power minus 3t u of t, that is with itself, we get this equation. And in frequency domain, when we convert both the signals into frequency domain, multiplied it and then took its inverse Laplace transform, we got the same result, which proves that the convolution in time domain is equal to multiplication in frequency domain. So now I will go to MATLAB and I am going to perform this. First I need to do the convolution. So first I will define a symbolic variable of t and tau. Then what I will do that uh, I will define the convolution expression. Fine, my convolution expression was this thing, which was this. So for define it, for integration, we know that we use the command int. So I will use int, and then I have integration of exponential minus 3 star tau. Fine, exponential of minus 3 star tau, and that is convolved with the exponential of minus 3 star t minus tau. Fine, So this I have, this int indicates the integration. This is my this equation. I am putting this equation here. If you look at here, I am putting this equation into here. Fine. And then I have to define the variable with respect to which the integration should be taken. That should be tau, and then the range of integration should be 0 to t. So hopefully we are good to go. So we will run this. Hopefully we will get the convolution of e power minus 3 u t with itself, which is this thing. So we got the convolution of uh, e power minus 3t with itself, and we got this result, which is this. Now for Laplace transform, I will going to define again since, for example, t, which is already defined as t, and I can define it again. If I do not want to define it, I can leave it here. I will say, for example, I will define f is equal to exponential of minus 3t. So this was my input signal, which was x of t, and that was exponential of minus 3t. So f is equal to exponential of minus 3t, and I have to convert it into Laplace transform. So I will say g is equal to Laplace of f, where f is my e power minus 3t. I am converting this into frequency domain, and I will get 1 divided by s plus 3. As I said earlier, convolution in time domain is multiplication in frequency domain. So we need to multiply g with g, and we need to store it in some other variable, for example h. So g with g, it is going to give me 1 divided by s plus 3 whole square. Now if I take the inverse Laplace transform of h, I will get the same answer, which is t e power minus 3t. If you can have a look here, we have performed convolution, we got the same answer. And then what we do, that we convert the input signal. This was my input signal e power minus 3. We convert it into frequency domain by using Laplace transform. So we convert it into frequency domain, we do the multiplication of this signal with itself, and then we took the inverse Laplace transform, and we got the same result, which implies that convolution in time domain is multiplication in frequency domain. Thank you. That's all from Technically Explained. Please subscribe to my channel.